Well, hello there guys, Medieval Squirrel here with part 4 of my Kemmler Let's Play for Mortal Empires, Warhammer 2 Total War. We're going to pick things up where we left things last time. After Lowen decided to try and, wipe me off the face of the map, we slaughtered his men. I'm just going to continue the siege so we can see. I slaughtered his men, moved my way up to Coron, where we have successfully repelled a breakout attempt by the Brettonians there. And we also besieged Longueuil, where we're going to attack in a minute.
I must keep my
Bertrand Le Trabeur, forgive my French pronunciation, it is absolutely terrible, I know. It's because I'm English, and let's face it, we just murder everyone else's languages, despite how much we genuinely try to, speak other people's languages. So we're going to head on into Longueuil now. I don't know what these orcs are doing, but if they're going to try and take Coron or Longueuil, they are going to wind up joining the commune a lot quicker than they thought they were going to. So let's save in case of a crash, and we'll head on into this town and fight it ourselves. We're going to have Bob leading the charge against Brettonia. Good old Bob. For any of you wondering, the reason I'm using silly names, it is because I'm having a bit of a silly playthrough. We're going to be doing this sort of a semi-roleplay, and the theme is, well, undead are a bit like communists. Basically, everyone's invited, there's no lines, there's no racism, there's no anything apart from we're all immortal. It is free immortality for the masses, so I thought, if we're doing that, and that is a little bit silly, I mean it is a logical extension of the argument, but it is a bit silly nonetheless, for most people, we will have, in that case then, silly names for our people. Obviously we can't change Kemmler, but everyone else is going to get either a bog standard generic normal name, or they're going to get a silly name. So far we have Dave, and we have Bob. The next one up is going to be Steve, and if anyone else has any ideas as to what people should be called, then please leave a comment down below. I will be adding it in for future videos. Now it's just time to overrun the defences. We'll let the skeletons have actual towers. Not that anything's really needed, we're just going to bog them down with just overwhelming numbers. I am going to gamble, 8 is not a lot, I know we're probably not going to be using all that much. Thank you very much, Renaud. Skeleton Warriors can just sit back here with Bob. It can be 2. All of this slot, it can be 1. And then the towers can just be, towers. Don't know what happened there. All of them up there. Now we'll fast forward just because we can. Not really any point not doing that. Well, some of these towers are getting a lot of damage. Might disintegrate. Although I hope not. Okay, well we're almost here. Okay, we're going to split them up, they can go up either side. We're not really worried about the gates, to be honest. And we can just play as normal now. And this is the bit where it starts turning in my favour, because we're actually, engaged in combat of a fashion.
Kill! Our lives depend on it! Dark Hex!
Okay, well we have breached the walls. And people are going to be running in fear pretty soon. they can all head down. They can head for the town centre. Not that it's going to make any difference at all. Invalid as it's an ally. Don't really understand. I don't think I'm going to pretend to. Well, we are slowly pushing towards a victory. Mounted yeoman in the centre there. All of this lot just mosey on down. Down to there. All of you lot just carry on up this way. Is there anyone actually? Yes, there is. Well, we are beginning to overpower them a little. Although some of them are beginning to get a bit crumbly, shall we say.
Only an unlife will they see. Very well.
Right, well, we've got our advanced units over here. Everyone else is pouring down this way. And we'll just speed this up because it's essentially just mob tactics more than anything else. And we're just overrunning every position individually. Any of these units want healing? No? Apparently not. Apparently everyone has really poor morale. Can't say I'm even pretending to understand. All of you, mob that lord. What are you? Spearman. Yeah, Spearman, you can go. You three can all mob up towards there. Just chasing them all away. Now you can all jump on that paladin who's going to crumble, essentially. Yep, that's right, chase the archers away. Archers decided to fight, so they're going to get killed. And now they're running. Probably the more interesting of the bits of fighting today. Back over this way. Yeah, heal that one up a bit. And you may as well. Just let them rest a minute. Once that cavalry unit breaks, that's it, game over. So, slowly march down this way. Well, they destroyed the marketplace. I mean, their walls are just disgraceful now, aren't they? To be honest. Too many dead men. Right, and see columns of spearmen. And this is truly where we're going to do well. Let's see, look, just sheer numbers overwhelms those yeomen. Decisive victory, end of battle, town captured. Lost 536, that means absolutely nothing to anyone. And we've killed the garrison. So, alright, all is well. That means that within a turn or so, you know, what with replenishment for the troops, we can move back round and support Kemmler as he goes in to take Cologne. And then we'll have yet another amazing province, essentially. We'll have another province. Then we can swing back round, we can take Marienburg. Alright, take Marienburg. Get all the money from there, head up into the mountains, take out those orcs I've just made a pact with. Let's face it, it doesn't count if they're orcs, because they've got no honour. Strangely enough, neither do I, because I'm not Brettonian. And that means that another half of our original province will become ours. And we can start making other plans. Hopefully, now that we've got this town, it will enable us to trade with Moussalon. Because if it does, then... well, it's a win-win situation, isn't it, really? You get more money from trading, and hopefully our relationship with them will go up. And hopefully we can then start raising it to the point where they'll love us and join with us, and then we get the Red Duke and we get a special little castle at Moussalon. Okay, so we lost one unit of zombies. It's nothing really, is it? We'll just occupy because we don't need the monies. Income from post-battle loot goes up, income from vampire crypts, etc. goes up. And we'll go for Invocation of Nehek, because we're going to start beefing you up as a spellcaster again. Another one of them.
To craft.
How many turns on that? Yeah. Jump forward a bit. Basically what we want is for the garrison at Longueuil to be able to take on one lord by themselves. Once that happens, we'll be able to leave it, basically. Because the only people we're currently at war with is Brettonia, and that lord is just there all by himself. And they shouldn't be able to win. I just don't want him to come back, take Longueuil, because I'd be able to deal with that. That would be fine. The bit that I don't want is for the orcs to go in and take it, because I'm not actually quite ready to tango with the orcs. Kemmler's army is a bit depleted, needs a bit of time to regenerate. Haven't really got any money coming in, so I need about 5 or 6 turns time. realistically. I mean, the orcs will cut through my chaff, which means I need more chaff to back it up with, because I can't recruit anything better at the moment. But I think they're only here to take on Brettonia, which is good. That's fine. That is fine.
Your prestige grows, my
And
lord.
we have loads of money.
News of your conquests spreads far and wide.
Chapter
Your
objectives.
developing
I've
power
just gone
is
for it.
noted
No.
by even the most...
Shush. He's irritating. Right, okay. 6 settlements, fine. Reach rank 12 with Kemmler. Win 8 battles, easy peasy. Research 6 technologies, easy peasy. Complete a quest chain. And have at least 20% corruption in Baston and Forest of Arden. What was it in Baston? It's going down. Which is not great. Hello. That's good. I'm gonna put an end to this charade.
Turn them to death. Kill them, my children.
Because apart from the dire wolves, there's not really anything that I need to keep hold of here. So we're gonna quick save in case of a crash, and we're going to go in and we're gonna take Corone. Gonna see if I can just send the dogs straight off the map. I don't need them, they're only gonna get in the way. But I might have to summon Krell pretty much straight away. But it's just going to be the same battle as always. You throw chaff at the walls until the walls sort of fall down. It's pretty much how Wellington used to fight in the peninsula. There was a saying, if the French even think of wall, he will pelt men at it until it ceases to exist. Well, that is essentially what I'm going to be doing with Kemmler. Good old British Empire showing us the way how to do it. You take a bunch of men and just throw them at a wall until the wall collapses. I mean, is there any better way? Is there any other way? I think not. Think not indeed. .22 is good. Well, seeing as we don't actually care about losses, what we'll do is we will put the doggos over here, and then we'll pull everyone else round to here. Yeah, all over here. Zomchaff over here. You can actually put that down and take over. Okay, and then we're going to have Kemmler over here. We'll have Dave over here. And this unit of skeletons come out of there. And where is my battering ram? Where did that go? there. And the ram can come over here. Just, you know, because we can. Bob, get in there. Right, where is that lot? You can get up there. You lot can all come over there. Kemmler, come into the centre. You lot can all be 3. Except for you. You can ungroup. You can come up here with Kemmler. Right, for everyone moving in, let's fast forward slightly. Lots of water noise. Not sure I like that. In fact, scrap that. I know I don't like that.
Whose orders?
You're now going to make your own decisions on that. I thought you were all meant to be manning the walls, not help Dave kick the walls down. Well, in that case then, you lot can all come here. And Bob, you can kick the walls down. Ladders are docked on the walls, fantastic. If I send them away, can I summon Squirrel? Squirrel! Undeath for all. Yes, Kemmler. You know exactly what I'm chanting.
I obey for now.
Well, it's all going well so far. Where is Krell? Because he does not seem to be doing quite as well as I would expect him to. If I'm honest. Seems to be having an awful lot of problem with that hero. All of you come down here and take on those peasant bowmen. You lot, straight in for that trebuchet. Where is Krell?
Blood! I am Kemmler.
Krell has just been absolutely buffed. Those Pegasus Knights have to die. Trebuchet is dead. pull one set of spearmen up just to take the centre, but it's unnecessary because victory! End the battle there, decisive victory, of course it was. Overwhelming numbers and all that. I mean, we had about 4,000 or 5,000 troops. 3,500 troops, sorry, against 352. Yeah, so we should never have lost that battle, luckily. We didn't. But yeah, so bye bye Brettonia, bye bye Lowen. What more can I say? Don't think there is anything more to say, really. So we have now North Brettonia. Next target will be, after we've obviously sorted out the provinces that we do own, it's going to be Marienburg, just because it's rich, and then we'll set up proper garrisons and that there, and then probably head down and take on Bastogne, because that's one of our objectives, isn't it, to increase the corruption, and the best way to increase corruption, as we all know, is to take the town and increase it manually by having lots of undead move in, which is obviously the best way to do it. But we're gonna make Cologne into an area where we can recruit better troops. Because, I mean, I know pretty soon we're going to have free skeletons, and, you know, within about 15 turns or so after that, we're going to have some free zombies. That's fine. And that will make up the majority of our armies, and we will have a few spam stacks, just because they're free. And they're not going to take up all that much. But, in saying that, we're also going to have some serious stacks. We're going to have Strigoi with spearmen and Khan raids and stuff like that, creatures from the forest, and we're going to have some pretty balanced armies out there alongside these spam stacks of free chaff. Here we go, occupy the town, province secured, let's start breeding some corruption. Oh, that's nice. But no, we are going to go for vampiric corruption here. Not too worried about income. Yeah, probably do that. White King, Corpse Cart, Black Knights. Probably not going to have... Actually, I will have that one. For now. Just for now.
They will serve.
You can have Raised Dead, because otherwise you are useless to me as a commander. You can have Invocation of the Heck upgrade. No. Don't really need you as an offensive caster. Let's go for Raised Dead then. And what we'll do is we will recruit you a corpse cart.
It will be.
And some black knights. But where do I get X-rays from?
Not in this world.
Go away.
Of the other.
Building browser. Spirit well. Okay. Okay, yep. I've got an idea of where I'm going to go now. How long? 2 turns and all of our skeletons become free. Which is good for us. So yeah, we're going to replenish up a bit. And then move south towards Marienburg. With our army chat. Hopefully keeping a load of corpse carts around our troops, which we can now recruit. I know they're not free, but we can now recruit them. That will keep our troops much more... You're joking. Oh, you buggers. It ain't gonna do anything because I can literally auto-resolve that battle. My only concern is the fact that you might kill off my dogs. But yeah, we're gonna reform these 2 armies, probably get rid of some of the zombies. Didn't even need to do it myself, the orcs did it for me. It's nice of them. Yeah, we're going to reform these armies, probably get rid of some of the zombies, replace them with skeletons, which is probably the best way to go, if I'm honest. And then march this way towards... Oh, I don't care about vampire counts.
Let us make doom.
What else do I need? Squirrels or dogs? Lovely.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
Probably time. Go right, King.
Bring me flesh to craft. The spirits agree.
Well, see you later.
Everything dies. I relish the opportunity.
Get rid of 2 lots of zombies.
Bats and wolves gather.
One more turn, and that will sort out our economy. So yeah, take Marienburg, probably then exterminate the orcs and grungs in. Let's face it, we don't really need them, and it does help us with this faction, with this area here. Norska might throw a spanner in the works, but let's face it, they're not going to do too much if you can keep just pulling troops out of the ground. Norska. So yeah, we'll probably have to see them off before taking Marienburg, but then we'll just make Cologne, Longueuil and Marienburg into fortresses. And they should be able to just defend themselves. I mean, if we've got 3 skeletons now, I mean that is the majority of what we've got, skeletons. We'll put a recruitment building for skeletons in Artois somewhere, and we'll just keep pumping armies and troops out of there. So we've got at least like maybe 3 stacks of just skeletons. I've only just recruited him. Yay, we have all of that. Marienburg are coming after me. Boogers. Dave, you can level up, so... Let's go, in that case then, Curse of Undeath. We don't really need any of the rest of it. Ooh, added area effect. No, calm down.
Ready. Find me grave bound.
Right, and we'll put in a corpse cart. We'll put a corpse cart in there. Research! Master of the Putrid Horde. Let's sort out our zombies, make them free as well, because that is the vast majority of all of our forces. Down here in Gisero, as of next turnish, I'll put in a cemetery and we can start spamming out troops from there as well. But we're still going to head on towards them. Let's see what Norska does. If they attack Kemmler, then we know that they're not friendly. What they're probably going to try and do though is take Cologne after we've left. No, they're running. Well, you know what? Good for you. Probably the best thing you could have done at this moment in time, if I'm honest, because got 3 skeletons. Would have just raised the new army and thrown it at you. Because we can do that now. We can literally just raise an army and throw it at people. Just realised I haven't done anything with Musalon. Oh well. Right, well that is where I'm going to wrap the part up this time.
Lord of Fear.
Well, I'll see if I can get anything with Musalon first quickly.
I am ready.
Can't trade. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. In that case then, I'm just going to end the part there. We'll sort out all of the Marienburg and Grungzin fun next time. Probably then pour this way and take on what's left of Brettonia. Wipe the dwarves out maybe. I mean, they are trying to remove my corruption down there, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, a comment and a subscribe if you're feeling that way inclined. Every little helps, and believe me, it really does help. And until next time, see you later.